All right, guys, hi, it's Mrs. Kahrs. We're going to start off this lesson. We're going to get right into it, and let's play some rhythm. So I'm going to play a rhythm on your chair, on my chair, and then you're going to repeat that rhythm after me using the drumstick on the back of the chair, just like that. All right, so listen carefully. We're going to start. So listen to me first. Here we go. Your turn. 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. All right, my turn. Here we go. Your turn. 2, ready, go. Okay, my turn. Very good. Your turn. Ready, go. Very good. All right, my turn again. Here we go. That one's hard to take. You ready? Let's try it again. Listen one more time. Your turn. You gotta move fast. Ready, go. Very good. All right. Now that we've played some rhythms and you've played along with me, let's check out the learning objectives that we're going to take a look at today. All right, so we have 3 learning objectives that we want to accomplish today in the lesson. Number 1, we're going to identify the site by site the notation for quarter, 8th, and 16th notes and quarter rest. So that means that we're going to identify what they look like. So that's their notation, how we write them. Second, we're going to perform the rhythm syllables for the quarter, 8th, 16th notes, and quarter rest. That means that we're going to know how to say them when we see them. And lastly, we're going to create and perform a 4-beat rhythm using the correct notation, so the right way to write them, and the correct rhythm syllables for the quarter, 8th, 16th notes, and our quarter rest. So we're going to be able to see them and write them and say them correctly. So we got to talk about something that you've already learned about back when you were in kindergarten, learned how to march around the room, or you learned how to play on your lap, or when you learned the recorder, which is steady beat. Now, steady beat is the underlying pulse in our music. So that when we were beating on our chairs, there was a pulse. So that it's the 4 beats in each measure. So let's see if you can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You try. 3, 4. Very good. So we have our 4 beats, steady beat. So every time that we play a rhythm, we have our 4 beats underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can play any rhythm I want to on top of that. So let's have steady beat. Every time I say 1, 2, ready, go, I'm going to give you your steady beat to play on. All right, so let's go into our notation and our rhythm syllables for our 4 types of notes. So our first note we have is our quarter note. Here's our symbol. It looks like this. You've seen this before. It gets 1 beat, a whole beat to itself, and we're going to call it ta. So anytime we see this symbol, it is said ta. Next we have our 8th notes. This is 1/8 note by itself, and it gets half a beat, and we say T. Now, for today, we're going to put 2 of them together. If we put 2 of them together, they'll get a whole beat. They'll take up a whole beat. This one gets a half, and that one gets a half. And we'll say that since this one's a T and that's a T, together they'll be T, T. Okay? Next, we have our 16th notes. This is 1/16th note by itself. We put, and each 16th note is worth a quarter of a beat. So we want to make a whole beat out of them. So we put 4 of them together like this. This one will be T, ka, T, and ka. So each one of those is a tika. So T, ka are going to be, that's our rhythm syllable for our 16th notes. Last, we have a quarter rest. It looks like the fancy 3 down here is what I say. It gets a whole beat, just like a quarter note. See, they have the same name. This one's just called a rest. Now, a rest is what gives us silence. So just because we don't play anything doesn't mean that we don't have a symbol for it. So this symbol is a rest, and it gets 1 beat. And just to make a place for it, we say shh, just to remind us to be quiet on that beat. So we have all of our names. So this is our notation here, and here's our rhythm syllables. Okay? So let's move on. Let's practice each one of these. So let's start with the quarter note. And that's ta. So for 4, we want 4 quarter notes in our 4 beats with our steady beat. So let me play it first and you listen and then you'll play after me. So ta, 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 ta. Your turn. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Very good. All right, let's move on. So now we have, what are these called? Eighth notes. And each one of those eighth notes gets a T. Now, we have 2 notes for each beat, so it's going to sound a little different. So listen. So for each steady beat that we have, this is our steady beat, I'm going to have 2 notes. They're going to sound like this. T, 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 T. Why don't you try it? Ready, go. T, 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 T. One more time. Just say it out loud. Ready, go. T, 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 T. All right, this time let's try to make your drumstick do the same thing that your mouth does. Okay? 1, 2, ready, go. T, 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 T. Very good. So your drumstick did the same thing that your mouth did. Okay? So let's move on to our 16th notes. Now with our 16th notes, our drumstick moves a lot faster because we now have 4 notes for every 1 beat. Okay? So listen to me say it first with my drumstick. Tika, 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 tika. Okay, we're going to slow it down so it goes a little bit slower. Okay, listen to me one more time. Tika, 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 tika. Okay, did you follow along there? All right, now let you try saying it out loud. Ready, go. Tika, 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 tika. Very good. All right, now we're going to try to make our drumstick match our mouth. Okay? You try it. Let's do it together. 1, 2, ready, go. Tika, 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 tika. Very good. One more time. I know it's hard to get them in there. So you got to move your hand fast. Try it again. We're going to say it and play it at the same time. Ready, go. Tika, 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 tika. Very good. Very good. So we have all 4 of our notes that make sound. Now, we also have our rests. So let's try it. Now remember, they get 1 beat for each note, but we don't really say these out loud. We have to be quiet. So let's see if you can do it. I'm not even going to test you. I'm not even going to play it with you. Let's try it. So I'll give you your steady beat, and you try it. Ready, go. See, that was perfect. You did great. You didn't make a sound. That's awesome. So now we have all of our notes and our quarter rest. We have seen their rhythm syllables and their notation. Okay. So now let's try putting them together in different patterns. That's our next objective, is performing those together. So let's try these. We're going to read it first. Listen to me read it, and then we're going to play it together. Okay, so let's try it. I'll listen first, and you watch with me, and we'll say them together. Ready, go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. Your turn. Ready, go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. Very good. Let's add a drumstick in, and we're going to say it, and we're going to play what our mouth says together. Okay, me first. Ready, go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. All right, your turn. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. Very good. Let's try another one. Ooh, we got some tika tikas in there. We're going to try this one. Here we go. 1, me first. Ready, go. Ti, ti, ta, tika, tika, ta. We're only saying it this time, so your turn to say it out loud. 1, 2, saying it, go. Ti, ti, ta, tika, tika, ta. Very good. Let's try with our drumsticks now. We're going to say it and make our drumsticks do what we're saying. 1, 2, together, go. Ti, ti, ta, tika, tika, ta. Very good. These get a little bit harder, so make sure you're moving your drumstick. Here we go. One more time. We're going to say it and play it together. Ready, go. Ti, ti, ta, tika, right, so now that you get to create part of these rhythms as well, that's what we want you to do. So here I have a 4-beat rhythm. Oh, I'm missing the ta here. We have a 4-beat rhythm, but we're missing some beats. Okay? So what you're going to do is I'm going to call on somebody, and I want someone to give me a note or notes that we can put here in our rhythm. So we have 2 beats to fill in. So one person's going to fill in one beat, and we'll have another person fill in another beat. So what's my suggestions? Okay, so we have someone ask for 4 16th notes. So a tika tika we're going to put right here. Very good. One more suggestion. Oh, somebody wants a rest. So what do we put for rest? Shh, we put the shush for rest. All right, so now you've created, so you've helped me fill in some beats here, so now I know that you know what these are supposed to be. Let's read them first, okay? So we're going to read them out loud. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, tika, tika, shh, ta. Let's try it one more time. That tika, tika snuck up on us. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, tika, tika, ta. Very good. Don't forget right here, you can say shh if you want to. It's not very loud. One more time, we're going to read it out loud, then we're going to play it. Ready, go. Ta, tika, tika. Ta, very good. All right, your turn to play. We're going to play our drum with our drumsticks. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, tika, tika. Ta, very good. You didn't step on the shush. One more time. This time, let's try without saying it out loud. See if you can try that. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, that's a little bit harder. So when we're reading them and we're not saying the rhythm syllables out loud, you can still think them in your brain, or you can make your mouth sit and move just without any sound. And that helps. So try it one more time without saying the syllables. Let's just use our drumsticks and see if we can follow along. 1, 2, ready, go. See, I even messed up that one. Let's try one more time. Ready, go. Very good. All right. So this is where we're going to have you compose. Now, you are going to make your own 4-beat rhythm on your whiteboard, and you can use any of the notes that we've already used. So we have a quarter note, we have 2 eighth notes, or TT, we have 4 16th notes, tika tika, and then you have a rest, the quarter rest, which is 1 beat. So you can make any combination of those that you want. So we're going to take time out for you to write your rhythms, and then we're going to perform some of them as a class. All right, guys, so now you have created your own 4-beat rhythm on your whiteboard. So we're going to put one of yours up here on the board, and we're going to perform them for you guys and perform your great composition. So this is Bobby's rhythm up here. So let's read it together first. 1, 2, ready, go. T, 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 tika, tika, shh. All right, so does that work for us? Yeah, that fills in all of our beats. So we have 4 beats and everything works great. So let's read it again one more time to make sure everybody's got it. Ready, go. T, 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 tika, tika, shh. All right, so there's all of our rhythm syllables. So now you're identifying our notation, and we are identifying those rhythm syllables, and you've created your own. So now let's play it together. So we're going to say it and play it, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. T, 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 tika, tika. Very good. Don't forget the shush at the end. I almost always forget it. One more time. So playing and saying together. 1, 2, ready, go. T, 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 tika, tika. Very good. All right, let's try the ultimate, which is reading them silently in our brains, but letting our drumstick do the talking. So this time you can't say the rhythm syllables, you can only play them with your drum. So you need to whisper them very quietly. Okay? 1, 2, ready, go. All right, fantastic. So you've both created and you identify all of them, and you create it, and we're performing them. So you guys have turned into composers. Now, I have one more rhythm I want you to try, and I want to see if you can recognize it from a song we know. Okay, so let's read it first. Here we go. 1, 2, reading only, go. Tee, tee, ta, tee, tee, ta. Anybody recognize it yet? Let's try it again. Let's say it only. Ready, go. Tee, tee, ta, tee, tee, ta. Anybody? All right, let's play it and say it together. Maybe that'll help. 1, 2, ready, go. Tee, tee, ta, tee, tee, ta. Anybody? Let's do it again. Let's play it again. 1, 2, reading and playing. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Tee, tee, ta, tee, tee, ta. Oh, still nobody's gotten it. So let's play it only. Maybe that'll help. Just play with your sticks only. 1, 2, say it in your head and playing only. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, so maybe we can try it one more way since we've gotten that. So we've been able to play it. So we're reading it and playing it. Let's try it one more way. So instead of using our drumsticks, let's try this. So we have stomp, stomp, and then this one is a clap. Okay, and then we'll try this one. Stomp, stomp, clap. Then if we do it now, you'll know what it is. Let's try it. So our TTs are now going to be stomps, and our ta is going to be a clap. So let's try that together. 1, 2, ready, go. I bet now you recognize it. So we have these in all of the songs that we know today too. So that's a great way for you to listen to the radio and see if you can hear some of our rhythm patterns that we find today.